Scorpio, hello and welcome to your new timeline reading. As you can see, we've got a new angle on the camera. Hopefully you'll like it. You'll get to see all of the cards. This is something that I used to do when I first started. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Before we jump in, just know that this reading is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. All right, let's jump right in, and you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. All right. Ooh, that's a good one. If you see the number 8, 808, 888, the number 8, this is all about polarities. The masculine, the feminine, right? The dark and the light, the yin and the yang. But also it says here power. You could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is, but you know, this is a very interesting energy. This is all about strength. It's talking about your strength, right? Your power during this timeline, the power that you have. But it's also kind of splitting this face in the middle, right? There's kind of like two distinctive faces, as you can see here. And so this is talking about how there's two parts of you that actually can make you stronger. You can have more influence over your situation through the power of bringing these two parts of you together, right? It's that intuitive side, the mental side, the heart and the mind, that kind of thing. We're going to see what this is all pertaining to. Also, number 8 can be money and abundance. So let's take a look at your spread. And as I shuffle, calibrating to your frequency, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below, letting me know how these readings all resonate with you. And also let me know if you do enjoy this new camera angle. All right, let's see what's going on here for you. We're going to do a full spread. All right, so new love. Okay, that is looking really good already. New beginnings. You could be dealing with the sign of Aries. I see also the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, and bottom of the deck, you have here the Hanged Man. So in this timeline, I see that you're not exactly giving up on something, but you are surrendering. It's like you've been trying really hard to get to a certain place or to get a certain outcome. And soon it's like you're going to grow tired. You're going to grow tired. And I see this kind of energy of you pulling back, right? Pulling back your energy. And it's, again, it's more the energy of surrender. Now, this energy of surrender brings in a new perspective. I feel like there's going to be some kind of a new perspective entering your field. There's going to be some kind of an enlightenment moment where you're going to start to see the situation, people, places, you know, circumstances differently than what you're seeing, how you're seeing them right now. Now, over here, you have the Ace of Cups. This is talking about new love. This can also be the renewal of love entering your field. But I see here that you're kind of being, not really urged, but you're kind of being guided to embrace, yes, your innate power and let go of what no longer serves you, because there's something here about a new beginning, right? This is the Ace of Cups after all. It is a new beginning in love, but this can also bring in self-healing energy. We're going to see what exactly that's all about. Now, the Fool here, yep, a new beginning, like I said. So I feel like this situation is surrounding something that you want to jump into, right? It's like right now you're kind of like pulling back, and when you pull back, it's the pullback here happens when you kind of start to feel tired of efforting, of putting in too much work and too much effort. And so you pull back, you get some kind of enlightenment moment, and then you kind of like say, okay, wow, eureka moment, I've got it. Now I can jump in. Now I know which way to go. Now, I see that the challenge for you is the Devil. So the challenge here with the Devil has to do with a toxic situation, a toxic union. But for others of you guys, this can also lead to self-sabotage. We're going to see what that's all pertaining to. In your desires, you do desire a spark. You desire to feel alive again. You desire to have more fun in life. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you do desire something here to really kind of activate in a very physical kind of way, because this is talking about emotions and this one's talking about more so of like the physical aspects of either a connection, a situation, right? This can be related to love, career, family, finances, friends. You take the reading how it resonates for you. Remember, energies can be reversed as well, but you do desire to kind of like, start something new with passion, with fervor. Now, I see here that the root of the issue is not being able to express yourself, right? There's somebody here who's not able to express themselves, and there's another part of you guys, another group of you guys where there is some kind of an empty promise. It's like you're kind of right now in the energy where, well, somebody here made a promise and nobody here has really done anything about that promise. Now, in the recent past, with the Four of Wands, yeah, there was some kind of a beautiful union. Whether you were in a commitment, you were, kind of getting along with a person, but something here leveled up. There was a situation here that kind of went to the next level, whether that's in commitment, whether that's in, career, family, finances, friends, or love, but it was like a leveling up of a situation here. Now, I do see that's what's coming towards you is this kind of energy here of you wanting to leave, the toxic energy behind, leave behind what doesn't serve you, and move into calmer waters. Now, in your subconscious thoughts, you're still a little bit undecided in this timeline, right? It's sort of like the universe is coming in, shifting things, forward, and all of a sudden you kind of, stop and you're like, I don't know about this new beginning. Like at one point you were ready, and then all of a sudden it's like when you actually have to make the decision, you start overthinking it, right? So there's something here about circumstances, people around you, especially those that kind of are questioning you or are challenging you, that are playing these roles in what looks like could be a soul type of contract, right? These two here could be something here that is karmic. Now, I do see here that whoever it is that you're dealing with, right? This is the energy, the outside energy. And I'm sensing here that there's a heartbreak. There's something here that has gone unhealed, whether it's a breakup, whether it's separation. For others of you, you are dealing with somebody here who is still heartbroken. They still have not yet healed. For some of you, there could be a third party situation, right? That has gotten in the way. But I do feel very strongly that you're kind of wanting to stabilize yourself, right? For some of you guys, you're going after your finances. You're just wanting to stabilize yourself financially. For others of you guys, I do see here that you want to take action towards something here that can create stability in your life, whether that's a connection, whether that's marriage, whether that's, a union. But I do see here that the fears are going to take over, right? These fears are kind of trying to override this timeline. So whatever karmic cycle this is that you're being called to break, I feel like you're being called to break this once and for all. Whatever it is that's, kind of keeping you stuck, or at least you think that it's keeping you stuck. Let's go ahead and clarify. I want to clarify who this person's situation is. This outside energy. What's that all about? Okay, so here you have the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit can represent Virgo energy for some of you guys, but not for everybody. But I do see here that there's a turning point. Okay, something here is about to kind of like break open. And what I mean by that is somebody's emotions here. There's somebody here who's showing up with emotions. And so far, you're turning up 3 aces. I mean, look at this. 3 aces. There's something here about a blessing in disguise, new beginnings, right? And this person does want to stabilize whatever this situation is, whether it's a connection, right? Whether it's, I don't know, maybe financial, maybe it could be career-wise, family-wise, but I see someone here wanting to come in with an offer, right? This Ace of Pentacles opening up their heart. But there is a moment here of reflection. And I feel like this moment of reflection, you guys are kind of mirroring each other, right? The Hermit, the Hanged Man, nobody's taking action. You're not taking action. They're not taking action. So I don't know. This is kind of like, okay, are you going to trust in the energy of, the kind of interim period? Because I feel that it's wanting to shed something that's holding you back, something that's holding them back. Which parts of this situation is something that you want to ask yourself? What parts of this situation are you ready to release and transcend? I feel like this person is also going to gain a lot of clarity, a lot of wisdom, but I feel like you're already intuitively picking up on something about, okay, what's going to happen, right? A conversation that perhaps is, still lingering, that hasn't yet happened. But underneath, I feel like it carries some kind of like clarity, right? It just requires for a pause. Now, right now, I see that you are in the in-between phase, right? There's like an in-between phase here. What's going to happen? But let's go ahead and clarify you. Let's see what that's all about. Okay, so I do see here that there's Scorpio energy coming up in the reading as well. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But, yep, I do see that there's this kind of... it's sort of like you want to give in and you want to give up, right? You're like, all right, you know what? I give up. I don't want to keep trying. This is not going anywhere. But the truth is that you really do want this union. You really do desire this 10 of Cups energy, which is the happy family, the happy home, that kind of thing. However, again, there's some kind of an ending here, right? It's like something here is going to end. Something here is coming to an end. But I feel like this energy is actually going to bring you clarity. It's also kind of you sitting at the crossroads. Like I said, it's like you're not fully in the past anymore, but this next chapter, it hasn't fully opened up either, because you guys are both kind of like in pause. You're like still kind of like thinking about it, Now, this in between space and phase, I feel like it's here for a reason. It's not just happening just because, it's here for a reason. And I feel like that's the part of this entire reading that feels uncomfortable to you, right? Now, we're going to take it to the extended, because what I'm sensing here is that it's sort of like, how can I say this? This energy that's building, right? It's building towards something. It's building towards a shift in this connection, or it's building towards like a change, right? But I feel like it comes in sort of like, it creates a turning point. And something here, like I said, it's either going to create a breakthrough moment, or it's that energy of staying stuck, right? Staying stuck in limbo. Now, let's see, because I feel like you're stepping into this kind of space in a moment where everything wants to clear up for you, okay? But it is requiring for you to make a decision, right? Yep, avoiding something. Someone here is avoiding something. Whether you're avoiding them, they're avoiding you. For a lot of you guys, it's them avoiding you. There's a missing piece here. Okay, there's a missing piece of the puzzle in this situation. We're going to find out what it is, because somebody here is avoiding something. So I feel like there's something happening here in this situation, this connection, where it's sort of like this connection, this person, it's a little bit outside of your awareness, right? And with avoidant, it says here, I really want to be close to you, but I avoid emotional attachments out of fear. So that makes complete sense, because we have here the Devil and the Three of Swords, right, showing up. So somebody here does want something, but they're avoiding it. We're going to find out more about who this is. I feel like it's a little bit you, but it's more so this outside energy, because they're the ones showing up with the Three of Swords. So if there's been some kind of like, reminiscing, thinking about it, what decisions should you make? I don't know, there's like a conversation that still hasn't happened, that when you think about it, it can stir a little bit of sadness, anger, right? But underneath it, I feel like you have the power to influence it, right? You do have the power to kind of stop avoiding it. And these feelings, I feel like there's this kind of feeling that I'm getting right now where, yeah, maybe you have been avoiding it on the surface, but it's sort of like a situation that cannot be just hidden anymore, right? It's sort of like the pain aspect of whatever this is, it's turning into data. It's turning into direction. It's turning into your power of influence. So let's go ahead and take a look at the extended now. In the extended, we're going to dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any guidance messages from Spirit. So if you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well. You can also wait for the psychic source announcement that I have here. It's a great offer, you guys. I'm not just saying that. So if you're interested in getting a psychic reading at an amazing price, then that's up next. Check it out. I do recommend a few psychics. You guys have asked me which psychics do I recommend. Pixie is one of them. She's amazing. Also Zamara. They're both just as amazing. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. And I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. You guys, seriously, they've been around over 35 years, and they're one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, obviously, you guys all know that I do readings myself for all of you, but sometimes, honestly, it just really helps to get a different perspective from someone outside of my own energy when it comes to my personal things. And so I was really curious to know what they would tell me, and so I called them. I called one of their advisors just to get the clarity that I needed. And yeah, I was surprised to know that they gave me the confirmation and the clarity that I already kind of knew within me. What I love about their offer is that you can literally connect with as many advisors as you want during that time frame. You can either call them, message them, and read through all of the reviews to see which one you feel more comfortable with. Right now, they have an amazing offer for you, all of my loyal viewers. You get 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally like less than 20 bucks, you guys. Just click the link that's down in the description box below. I've also linked it in the first comment that you'll see down below as well. Or you can visit the direct website, trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that will be your code, Gena Moon. That's Gena with an E. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gena Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special Psychic Source offer. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.